Good day, YouTube! How are you all doing today? I am the Trechetican, and welcome to episode 45 of my DNS TechPack Let's Play. How are we all doing today? We're doing good? I'm glad. So, last episode I said I'd go get some nodes. I did. I got 3 nodes. Unfortunately, they all turned into the pale nodes. Apparently, it's a 50% chance. Okay, that's the only one that didn't. The pure node that I took over from across the road, it didn't. But yeah, so I got 3 pale nodes out of 4. That tells me it's more than 50%. So, they're cool. They've got a bit of decentness on them. Haven't got enough yet to fully charge a wand yet, but I'll keep on getting them off camera because it takes a lot of time. So, last episode, you may remember me saying we want to go somewhere different, somewhere new. I like travelling about, so why don't we just go there to check it out? The place I want to go is somewhere cool, and I've got to find a place. I haven't got everything yet, actually. I need some flowers still. I still need some flowers. Let's see if we've got any roses. I do. Let's take some roses. Can't remember how many I need. Let's just take them all. And I have to do this somewhere green. I wonder if I do this on the roof, actually. Could do it up here. Yeah. Let's make it look nice as well. Let's get some stone brick. And some dirt. Let's do it over here. So I want some. I'll just lay this out. Them away. Next I need to make an infinite water source by putting a bucket of water there and a bucket of water there. Ta-da! I'll keep one bucket on me. And next I throw in a diamond. Twilight portal. Don't mind it not being animated. I turned off animations for time being because I was getting some lag of some sort for some reason. But anyway. That's the portal. Let's jump in. And we're here. So, first things first, always mark down where the portal is, because I forgot to bring a book with me. So, yeah, mark down the portal. Oh, what a lovely sight. Little birdies singing, big nice trees, some glowy stuff in the distance. Oh, what's so pleasant, isn't it? Let's kill a bird. Birds. Bird, come on, let me kill you. Let's get my sword out. Anyway, don't need to kill all the birds. So this is... Oh wow, we've actually been spawned right here. This is pretty cool. This is a ram where I think you get stuff and you can get multicolored wool of the same ram. Can't remember, so I'm not going there. And look at all this craziness. Hey, chicken. Craziness. Yeah, this is a really cool land. It's got lots of boss fights and stuff nearby. It's also... It's just crazy. It's got lots of cool biomes. It's got this sort of dark forest. Yeah, cool. Oh, we've got some different mobs as well. You've got deer over here. See like that? It sounds like a cow. Obviously the birds that we've already seen. Got these guys, the fireflies, which actually give off light. Apparently a mossy patch as well. Yeah, there's a couple of things that I'm looking for though, which I think I've just found some over here. There are ravens. Yes, you. Haha, got you. I'm needing their feathers. Yeah, he's frozen. I also need to go under here and find these. Wow, okay, that was quick. Torch berries. You may be thinking, why do you need these things? I want to make a map for this place. So if I look at raven feathers and see what I can do with them, I can make arrows. I make magic map focus, which is what I need to make, which requires glowstone, raven feather, torch berries, and one of those, surrounded by paper, gives me a blank magic map, which is what I want. So if I'd brought some glowstone, I could have made it here, but I didn't, so I can't. So yeah, there's lots of different creatures over here, and as I say, lots of different bosses. There's also a couple of boars here. Ah, boar. Lovely. Some more stags. Sound like cows. What did he drop there? Raw venison. A lot of it as well. Somehow there is lava on top of these here trees. Interesting. And you can usually find... Haha, he's a sort of a mini boss. And up here, this awesome looking structure is also a really cool boss at the top of here. I think is this a lich tower? Is this the Urgast? I think this might be the Urgast tower. It's cool. Urgasts are cool and scary. So we'll definitely mark this for Urgast. These are cool. Hee hee hee. Anyway, I won't go through there just yet. I want to do this legitimately going through here, not with... because I could just fly up to the top and kill him, but I'm not going to. I'm going to try and do it as legitimately as possible. There's also a couple of things here. What are they? Let me have a look. Let's go underneath. Let's just go underneath. Ah! Okay, it was a wolf. They're wolves. Oh, and there's one of those, I think it's a skeleton riding a spider, but it's like a giant spider. Ah! Ah, hey, no. Bad thing. So yeah, this place is pretty cool, a little bit scary. No, I'm not gonna be honest. It's a little bit scary. But wow, I really spawned close to the Urgast tower. So I'm gonna be going around here every so often, just having a wee look around, try and get some rainbow oak. Cool. Just sort of getting some mobs, and we'll do some bosses later on. I just wanted to show you the place so far. So let's go back home. And a bit. So that was fun. Quick wee trip. Let's put some of the cool stuff that we got away. Raw venison, firefly, the raven's feather and torch berries, pork chop, cinnamon. Yeah, some cool stuff there. Cool stuff. So, what else am I doing now? Now that we've been to the Twilight Forest, maybe we should have killed one of those moth bosses. No, not yet. No. Okay, what I want to do now, let's have a look at my Thaumonomicon for a second. Back into Thaumcraft, just for one more thing that we were planning on doing a long time ago that we haven't done yet. This guy, the Talisman of Rhodinium. Let's make it, because I do believe I should have enough of the required doohickeys for it. As you see, these have been... I've started to get a backlog now. These, not all of them are full to the brim, but they're getting close to all being full. Even things like Tempest, which is very rare, they're starting to fill up nicely. Gillum, and... Oh wow, even the Orum's almost full. Excellent. Excellent. So I need a Ghast tier. I need a piece of Nitor. And I need some quartz, don't I? Need some burnt quartz, so... how do I make burnt quartz? Is it just burning quartz, isn't it? Smoky quartz. Oh no, quartz around a piece of charcoal. I wonder if coal works as well. It is. I think that was all I needed, wasn't it? Oh no, ender pearl. Ender pearl. And my wand. Is my wand in the bag? Wand's in the bag. Let's place these out. So it was 1 ender pearl. How many actually smoky quartz was it? Was it 4? 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then a gas tier and a piece of nitor, like that. I suppose. Double check. Gas tier, nitor, 4 of those. Okay. Now I'm going to guess I've got enough stuff, so let's go. Don't worry, I won't be doing every infusion I do on camera because, you know, you've seen what an infusion looks like. It is really cool, but still, I won't bother boring you all the time with these things. There you go, it's taking the stuff in. This was a great idea, putting this down underneath here. This has really, really helped out. I've never had any problems since I did it. If you want, I'll make a wee side video of me making it, so you all know exactly how I made it, because I kind of made it off camera. So, I've got this Talisman of Redeemium. What does the Talisman of Redeemium do? Well, you've studied life through body, focus, applied magic, la-di-da-di-da. This talisman will dispel most harmful effects on the holder and keep them on itself taking damage. To enable or disable this ability, one would shift right click on it as expected. It only works while enabled. So if I hold it and go shift right click, you see it's all glowy now. So any effect that I get on me, say, I don't know, withering, it would be gone. It would go. Wonder if I can enchant it. Oh, can't. It's a shame. Really cool if I could enchant it. Oh well, never mind. So you might be wondering, why am I bothering with this? As I said, withering. And I've just looked at that creeper. That enderman. So yeah, withering effect. The thing about the withering effect, it can actually really damage you. So I wanted to get rid of it somehow. So why don't I just Talisman of Redeemium? Wonder if I'll be able to take on a wither. What do you guys think? Should we take on a wither? I think we should take on a wither. Where should I do it though? Maybe we should do it in the mining world, because then it's not really going to destroy anything. Yeah, let's do that. Let's grab a couple of soul sand. And some wither skulls, which I've got 268 of. Okay. Let's just take them. I've got a sword. Does a decent amount of damage. I've also got this, where I'll be able to have it on that mode. Let's head to the mining world. Where my quarries are going. Now I don't want it anywhere near the quarries. So let's make sure I know where these guys are. And let's just fly really far away. Because this guy can be quite dangerous. By quite dangerous, I mean very dangerous. So it's, oh, some nodes. Never thought about the nodes over here. Not bad. It's an order node with 93 I found over there apparently. Yeah, I want to get really far away from that. I want to get at least 1,000 blocks. Kind of big. What have you got on you? 63 air. Nah. Never thought about looking at my battery, but 202. That should be enough. Okay, let's go. You guys, let me get really far away, like 2,000 blocks or so, and I'll be right back. And I'm back, guys. So I've just clicked over 2,000 meters away. I think this is pretty good far away from my quarry without having to worry about it. So let's put my thumb on going away, but let's get out my focus pouch. And I've got my sword, food. Let's get 4 of them, 3 of these. Let's get my focus on of shock, to which I've added some enchantments too, which is cool. I've got this set to fight mode. Just get my weapons all next to one another. Soul sand. Let's get my talisman activated. And let's get fighting this guy. So I place it like this. And oh, not like that. And run away. Run away. Because when he does eventually come to, he goes into I'm going to blow up everything mode. Like so. I'm on fire, I'm on fire, I'm on fire. Let's hit my zombies. Ah. Good, got him with 3. My withering is getting taken off. Almost got him. See, my withering getting taken off straight away there. Where is he? Where is he? Yeah! Awesome! We did it! See all the explosions that I made? That's the main reason that I decided not to do that right next to my quarries. So that was pretty cool. We just beat the wither. Not actually as hard as I thought. We got 2 activation sigils and a nether star. Oh yeah, and another miniature heart, yellow heart. Cool. Nice, sweet. So nether star, that is something we were wanting. It can do lots of cool things. I don't make a treasure core. Don't know what that is. Yeah, it does lots of cool things. What we're going to do with it first, though, is we're going to make something from Thaumcraft with it. So it'll help us get more. If we have a look in Thaumcraft and go to the Thaumaturgy, go to our wand cores, the wand focus warding requires a nether star. And what have we just got? We've just got a nether star. So why don't I fly all the way back here again, and let's go make one of these cool wand focuses. How about that? See you there. And I'm back home, guys, and I've laid out what I needed to lay out in my on my table, and I've got enough stuff, so why don't we make myself this next wand focus. And I hope I've got enough stuff. From over here. And then from here. And then from here. Where is it? No, yeah. From here. There we go. Just give it a second to catch up on itself. Oh, sucking in some of this stuff now. Sweet. Yeah, when it gets a bit laggy, it seems to take a lot longer, but don't worry. It'll catch up on itself. Yeah! The wand focus warding. Now this is something cool. What this does is when you right click on a block, like so, ta-da, it becomes unbreakable with this really, really cool. Okay, hold on guys, just give me 1 sec. Sorry about that, guys. So, yes, when you ward the stone, you can't break it. Unbreakable, completely and utterly unbreakable. You can remove it, add it, remove it. It's all good. So the reason I wanted this is because I want to make a big box to put in this wither. So I can kill him without him running away and destroying things. Where I want this box, I do not know. I might make it over there. So it's still kind of out of the way. Yes. Let's make it over here. Just kind of flatten this area off. I think that's a great idea. Why don't we do that? Which means I need to get some stuff. Put these two things away. Keep that on me. That way, that way. Let's get some... Oh, not some nether. Cobblestone, please. I suppose it doesn't have to be cobblestone, but it's going to be. All I need to do is just remove this. It's not going down any. And then we can just chop out this whole area to the size we want. Obviously, to make it reasonably big, because us to be able to spawn wither inside it. So why don't I clear this area up a wee bit, and I'll be right back. And I'm back. So I've made a little bit of a room here. This is exactly where I'm going to spawn it. This is just a 5x5, nothing too special. A little bit dark. Just really put a light in here, which I will do. And I've got a big gap here as well, which I'll going to add something as well. Now, if you remember the last episode, we made some stuff out of the division sigil. Let's get some clear glass first. I want some clear glass. You guys away. Oh, no, 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 not the sword. Not the sword, not the sword. Come back, sword. My cool sword. This one. Cool sword that stops time. And here I'm going to just place that, and that, and then I'm going to place... I'm going to get some another glass, which is super cool, and I'm going to show you why in a second. I need to get some ethereal. No. Here it is. Ethereal glass. Yeah, I know I can't spell. And I just need some glass around one of the unstable ingots. I just need one ingot, so that's pretty handy. So let's get my division sigil, my activated one. Let's get some glass, to which I need 8 of. And then a piece of iron. And a diamond. Now let's do this without dying. Maybe? Easy. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. So let's go place this down, and if I can get through the door, and show you what it's all about. So if I place my ethereal glass here, yeah, you can't really see through it, but look at this. I can walk through it, but enemies cannot. So if there's an enemy over there, he won't be able to get through this glass. How cool is that? Very cool. So next I want to start warding. So let's get my warding focus on, like that. And I can just go ahead and start warding up. Now unfortunately you can't do a mass area of warding at one time. You've just got to right click on every individual block. But before I finish, I do want another light source in here. So let's look at a light source that we could possibly have. I think I might have an idea. Let's get something from... let's think. Project Red Illumination. Unless it all disappears when I try and click on it. Illumination. And with this, I can get an inverted lamp. Let's get this. Let's get this. White Illuminar. Yeah, I could probably get some of that. Nice bright white one will do me fine. Come on. There we go. And make me that. Nice. Sweet. Super simple. And let's actually get some clear glass. Another one. That'll do. Let's fly quickly back over. Let's get this room finished quickly. Let's put it right in the middle. And when it stops desyncing, there we go. So let's keep on. Don't worry about it looking dark. A client reset should make it go back to normal. So let me finish warding this room and I'll be right back. And I'm back. So I have finished warding it off. Now as you can see, it's the light's working fine now. You'll almost notice as well that the clear glass is no longer connected textures. Unfortunately, that's the case. Maybe in later versions he'll make it so that they're able to be connected. Right now, he is not. So I want to test this. So I have it all warded. If I look at there, it's all warded. And to test this, I've made some TNT. Not just any TNT, industrial TNT. So I'm going to place this down. And I'm going to set it off. I'm going to stand right here. Well, it almost did everything. So the blocks around the corners were the things that got destroyed. Okay. You see, that testing is all the thing you need. So I need to ward all the corner blocks as well. Not a big deal, really, when you think about it at the end of all. So I have to go around and ward all these blocks. Which I'll do off camera, so don't worry. In fact, I'll do that in between this episode and next, because you know what, guys? We've reached the wrapping up point. So that only means one thing. This is the Trechetican signing off episode 45. Have fun.